Hey there, fellow investors and curious minds. It's your favorite financial reptile, Iggy the Investing Iguana, back with another exciting video that you won't want to miss. Today, we're diving deep into the world of ComfortDelGro, the Singapore transport titan that's been making waves in the investment community. Analysts are going absolutely wild over this company, and I'm here to unravel the mystery behind their enthusiasm. Get ready to embark on a thrilling journey as we explore the juicy details that have the experts buzzing with excitement. I'll be breaking down the numbers, dissecting the strategies, and revealing the hidden gems that could potentially revolutionize your investment portfolio. So, buckle up and join me on this exhilarating ride as we uncover the secrets behind ComfortDelGro's success story. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on these game-changing insights that could help you make smarter, more informed investment decisions. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's dive right in. Imagine this scenario. ComfortDelGro, the transportation giant, receives a surprise delivery, a massive, ripe durian, right at their doorstep. As they crack open this metaphorical fruit, they discover something delightful. Their earnings for the first quarter of 2024 have skyrocketed by an impressive 23.8% compared to the same period last year. It's akin to finding extra, succulent durian flesh inside. In more straightforward terms, ComfortDelGro raked in a whopping $40.6 million in profits from January to March this year. What's even more remarkable is that this marks the fourth consecutive quarter of profit growth for the company since the pandemic hit. It's as if they're riding an unstoppable winning streak. In simpler terms, ComfortDelGro made a cool $40.6 million in profits from January to March this year. And get this, it's the fourth time in a row their profits have gone up after the pandemic. It's like they're on a winning streak. But wait, there's more. ComfortDelGro's total revenue, that's all the money they made before subtracting expenses, also went up by 10.8% to hit $1 billion. That's like upgrading from a regular taxi to a limousine. This impressive performance is due to a combination of factors such as increased ridership, higher demand for their services, and strategic cost management. Additionally, the company's diversified portfolio, including taxi services, public transportation, and vehicle rental, has allowed it to tap into multiple revenue streams. This robust growth not only reflects the company's resilience but also its ability to adapt and thrive in a post-pandemic world. Ever wondered why ComfortDelGro is such a successful transportation company? It all boils down to a few key ingredients. Firstly, they offer a massive network that seamlessly connects buses, trains, and taxis. This means you can easily switch between options for a smooth journey. Plus, their taxis are everywhere, reliable, and well-maintained, making them a go-to for both locals and tourists. But ComfortDelGro isn't stuck in the past. They've embraced technology with mobile apps for booking rides, tracking routes, and even cashless payments. On top of that, real-time updates keep you informed about your bus or train. They also understand that happy customers are loyal customers. So, they focus on well-trained drivers, clean vehicles, and prompt service to make every ride a positive experience. Safety and reliability are top priorities, building trust with commuters. Finally, all their different services, public transport, taxis, and private hire, work together seamlessly. It's like a well-oiled machine, ensuring a cohesive transportation system that gets you where you need to go, conveniently and efficiently. Let's delve into the financial performance of ComfortDelGro in more detail. In FY 2023, ComfortDelGro demonstrated a robust recovery, reporting a total revenue of 3.88 billion Singapore dollars, an increase from 3.78 billion Singapore dollars in the previous year. Notably, their normalized PATMI, profit after tax and minority interests, surged by 26.6%, reaching 180.5 million Singapore dollars. This impressive growth excludes a one-off gain recognized in FY 2022 from the sale of the Alperton property in London. Throughout the year, ComfortDelGro's core segments, public transport and taxi and AMP, private hire, saw sustained improvements. Operating profit, excluding non-recurring items, grew by 13.7%, reaching 265.7 million Singapore dollars. The strong performance was largely driven by increased personal transport demand in Singapore, contributing to the success of their taxi and AMP, private hire business. But that's not all. ComfortDelGro expanded its international presence by securing significant contracts and strategic partnerships. In Australia, they secured 4 metropolitan bus contracts worth over 2.1 billion Australian dollars, extending their operations to 6 states and territories. They also diversified their point-to-point mobility offerings by making an offer to acquire A2B Australia, an ASX-listed personal transportation provider. In the UK, ComfortDelGro expanded its taxi business through the acquisition of Vetamane, a private hire company. Additionally, they entered into a strategic partnership with the Guangzhou Public Transport Group in China to promote green energy businesses and partnered with Insun Greentech to launch the largest combined electric vehicle charging network in Singapore and Malaysia. And here's the cherry on top. ComfortDelGro has a substantial cash reserve of $922.7 million, which is earning them additional interest income. So, indeed, it's a resounding ka-ching for ComfortDelGro. The big boss of ComfortDelGro, Mr. Cheng Siak Kian, is feeling pretty optimistic about the company's future. He expects the company to continue performing well in its primary markets, which is a strong foundation for their overall strategy. Adding to this positive outlook, ComfortDelGro has recently acquired several companies in the UK and Australia. These acquisitions are expected to significantly enhance the company's growth trajectory, providing new opportunities and expanding their market presence. Moreover, ComfortDelGro has secured some new bus and rail contracts, which are set to start next year. These contracts will further strengthen their position in the public transport sector. With these developments, it's clear that exciting times lie ahead for ComfortDelGro as they continue to expand and capitalize on new opportunities. In March 2024, UOB Kay Hian Research released a report stating that ComfortDelGro's 2023 results were in line with expectations. The company reported higher PATMI, plus 4.3% YOY, for 2023, driven by growth in both the public transport and taxi segments. The public transport segment saw higher revenue and margins backed by increased ridership levels and ongoing cost indexation. The taxi segment also improved profitability due to higher commission rates, lower rental rebates, and the implementation of platform fees. UOB Kay Hian maintains a buy rating on ComfortDelGro shares. DBS Research also provided an in-depth analysis of ComfortDelGro in March 2024, highlighting the company's strong growth potential. DBS expects significant revenue uplift in the UK business in 2023 due to elevated inflation indexation, coupled with new higher-margin contract renewals. For 2024, DBS forecasts 7% revenue growth, largely driven by lagged inflation indexation, while operating profit is expected to see a significant uptick on improved operating margins as indexation effects kick in, costs ease, and contracts are renewed at much higher margins. Additionally, DBS notes that strategic bolt-on acquisitions will drive ComfortDelGro's international growth. As of May 2024, the average 12-month price target for ComfortDelGro, based on Analyst ratings, is $1.70, representing a 14.04% upside potential from the current price. The stock has a consensus rating of strong by from 5 Wall Street analysts. This positive sentiment is echoed by a report from Phillip Securities Research in March 2024, which raised earnings forecasts for ComfortDelGro by 24% and maintained a buy recommendation with a higher DCF target price of $1.63. Overall, recent analyst reports and ratings paint a promising picture for ComfortDelGro, with expectations of strong growth driven by the recovery of its key markets, strategic acquisitions, and improved margins. The company's focus on driving profitable growth and increasing shareholder value has been well received by analysts, who remain bullish on its future prospects. So there you have it, folks, the inside scoop on why analysts are raving about ComfortDelGro. This company is cruising in the fast lane with its strategic acquisitions, new contracts, and post-pandemic recovery. As always, don't just take my word for it, do your own research before making any investment decisions. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Investing Iguana channel for more insights to help you navigate the wild world of investing. Remember, investing is a journey. Keep learning, stay curious, and make informed decisions. Catch you in the next video.